Back we are, Tim Reese, along with yours truly, Jay Harper. We are excited to crank up the first of the women's games here at the TCCAA Region 7 basketball tournament. The men's games have certainly been exciting. Out of the 3 games, we've had 2 overtime games, one of them a double overtime. We're up against, Pellissippi State and Southwest Tennessee here for this particular game to get the women's contest started. We'll see what we've got here. Is it going to be as exciting as those men's games?
We got an 8-9 matchup again, so you would expect a close game.
Yeah, perhaps another evenly matched game, as I have my assistant here help me with this darn chair.
That Barry, he can do it all.
I know, man. The guy is just multi-talented. But, I'm fairly familiar with both teams, having covered them last year. Obviously, some different personnel, but the coaches are the same. Quan Dudley, in the second year of existence for the Pellissippi State women's program, he leads them. She may get upset with calling her a grizzled veteran, but she is indeed at least half of that. She is a veteran. That's Andrea Martry in her 29th year leading the helm of the Lady Salukis basketball program.
Let's get the Toyota Gallatin starting lineups first for the Pellissippi State Lady Panthers. Number 5, Maya Moore. Number 10, Ashley Crick. Number 15, Amelia Richardson. Number 21, Carly Hunt. And number 23, Ellie Lynx, the leading scorer for the Lady Panthers, coached by Quan Dudley in his second year, is assisted by Cassidy Hill. Kernard McCrae, athletic director for Pellissippi State, is Brock Evans. And their president, Dr. L. Anthony Wise. Now for the Lady Salukis, Andrea Martray, 29th year. She has assistants Aisha Barker, Jamal Miller, Nicole Swick, and Quincy Harris. Athletic director Jarrett Stevens, Keith Gentry, the SID, Dr. Tracy D. Hall, president. Starting 5, number 3, Jemiah Jones, number 11, Alexandria Clemens, number 21, Sanai May, number 32, Shania Clark, and number 35, Bailey Boone. Our officials who are looking for a good basketball, assistant coach Greg Law for VolState deems that one to be the one to be used. Matt Spraker gives it a good look. He's our lead referee. He'll toss up the basketball for the jump ball. He is assisted by Alexis Nelms and Adam Welch. Do want to say hello to Matt Spraker's family who might be listening in. His parents live in Central Illinois, he told me, for the game. He's from West Tennessee, but his parents check out his games from time to time. We are ready to tip it off.
Yes, you've got Clark and Ashley Crick tipping it off, and Clark gets it in possession of Southwest Tennessee. I can tell you, having recently seen the Southwest Tennessee Lady Salukis team, they are big, they are physical, especially in the paint.
Bailey Boone wearing that number 35. Pass out.
The steal by Carly Hunt. Well, at least she came close to stealing it. Carly, a sophomore from Maryville, Tennessee, number 21 in white. Pellissippi State in white, and the Southwest Tennessee Lady Salukis in the dark blue.
Clemens dribbled the ball off of her foot, out of bounds. Pellissippi State will get now first crack at attempting a shot. Southwest did not get a shot off.
Hunt now giving it inside to Richardson, who finds Lynx, Ellie Lynx. She can get hot from the perimeter. Some pretty good outside shooters for this Pellissippi State team. They more of an outside shooting team, and Southwest more of a scrappier team under the rim. As that, the pass to Maya Moore to lay it in. Our first points, Quan Dudley, the head coach for Pellissippi State, happy with that result, of course.
A great pass up court. All alone is Boone underneath, and her layup is good.
The game up. Lady Salukis answering quickly.
We play 4 quarters here in women's college basketball. We're in the first.
Lynx's shot is good. She starts out hot. Ellie Lynx, the three-pointer. Ellie out of Dandridge, Tennessee. That's fairly close to Morristown, where Walter State is from. And laying it in, number 32, that's Shania Clark, one of the big freshmen for Coach Martree. She listed at 6'1", out of Bayshore, New York.
Ellie Lynx hoists a number of threes. She had 163 of them coming in to this game. She's already got 2.
Richardson took about 3 steps there, and no whistle.
Looks like Ashley Crick took a shot to the left side of her head. No blood, no foul. She's got a wide open, she'll take it. Wide open layup on the inbounds pass.
Those watching, yes, there are 2 young ladies named Crick, and they are twins. As that rattles in and out, Ashley, number 10, and Autumn Crick, number 30. Here's Ashley.
Maya Moore had hair around her face. That's one of the issues.
Lynx now over to Ashley Crick. Maya Moore driving, spinning, shooting, and nailing the shot. That makes it a 9-4 game.
I think in each of the first 3 games, we had one team that rushed out to an early lead, and then it tightened up. Let's see if the women's games do the same thing here in the last half of day 1.
The last time I saw Southwest Tennessee that shot is good from Bailey Boone. The last time I saw the Lady Salukis was up against Cleveland State. Cleveland State jumping out to a huge lead. And then the Salukis came clawing back and tied the game at a couple of points. So they certainly have it in them.
Jemiah Jones gets fouled as she goes to the basket. Carly Hunt picks up the first personal. Jemiah Jones to the line for 2 shots. 5'8", sophomore from Memphis Bolton High School. Averages 16.4 points a game. Drains the first free throw. You weren't with us for the game 3 of the men's action. We saw something that cannot be bettered. There isn't any question about it. Southwest Tennessee was 31 for 31 at the free throw line for the game. And a player for Southwest Tennessee has not missed a free throw today.
Yeah,
Jemiah Jones nails those 2.
Never heard draining that many free throws without a miss.
And they were 8th in the conference. As we go around the horn, Maya Moore goes into the lane and gets the runner to go.
Well, you heard those that were a part of the broadcast, the live stream for that men's game with Southwest. I did ask Coach Stevens, bringing that to his attention, the free throw success, and he claimed it was their Achilles heel, and they've been working on it. Yeah, they apparently have.
Inside, the left-handed scoop shot from the left hip. Shania Clark picks up her second field goal.
And almost stolen by Sinai May. Sinai coming from Texas City, Texas. That's refinery country.
Down there by Houston, right?
Yeah, it's down in that part of southeast Texas.
Galveston area, I believe.
Yeah, they had a horrific, deadly refinery fire there about 60 years ago.
I don't remember that. I was 5. So were you. How do you remember that?
Well, I had
3-point shot.
I had family that worked at that refinery.
Okay. Scrambling. Nobody has possession yet. Now Lynx is going to be tied up by Justice Donald. The basketball will remain with Pellissippi. Pellissippi State, located in Knoxville.
The inbound, long inbound to Maya Moore. Ashley Crick thinking about a shot, but gets it to Carly Hunt. Carly's shot not there. Richardson has it swatted away by Shania Clark. The Lady Salukis have 1, 2, 3, 4 players that are 6 foot or better. And they certainly play to that advantage with their style of offense. Ashley Crick finally gets it away to Richardson. Now back to
5
Ashley.
on the shot clock.
Yep, counting down, and the heave-ho doesn't go from Maya Moore. Pellissippi State still up by 1 with 4:52 remaining.
Shania Clark for Southwest Tennessee is the shot block leader in the conference, 3.7. Next closest, Caston for Columbia State at 2.3. Kendall Myrie a year ago averaged over 5 block shots a game. Inside for
in the paint for Khalees London.
She's going to go to the free throw line.
Number
Freshman from
15.
Bayshore, New York.
Yeah, a couple of players from outside of Tennessee and 2 from Bayshore, New York. Khalees London as well as Shania Clark.
And still perfect at the free throw line.
That puts the Lady Salukis up on top by 1. Ellie Lynx bounce pass to Autumn Crick. Now here's Carly Hunt's 3, and it is good. Back on top go the Lady Panthers with 4:15 to go in this first stanza. Justice Donald falling on her backside as she loses balance. Here is Richardson. Gets it to Autumn Crick. Back to Amelia Richardson, who draws the foul. Amelia, she's darn near 6 foot, 5'11" freshman, Westmoreland, Tennessee.
Khalees London picks up the personal foul. Amelia Richardson, the leading rebounder for Pellissippi State. 5.5 rebounds a game. Misses the second free throw.
And London comes up with it and feeds it over to Justice Donald. Now here is Journey Williams, a returning player for Coach Martry. In the paint, the left-handed hook does not fall for Shania Clark, as Carly Hunt gets it to Autumn Crick, and her shot off target. Clark with the rebound. Now Donald. She has those Kareem Abdul goggles on for eye protection. Those Jabbar eye goggles for Clark, who draws the foul.
Autumn Crick picks up her first. Third team foul for Pellissippi State. Justice Donald will go to the free throw line.
And our first look at Presley Clark, a freshman from Hartsville, coming in for the ladies in white. Clark, number 1 for Pellissippi State.
I'm telling you, the free throw shooting for Southwest Tennessee, it's just unfathomable.
It's been a story, no doubt about it.
6 straight for the Lady Salukis. Previous game, 31 straight. And some down the stretch were a lot of pressure packed. Carly Hunt probing. They're working around this zone defense employed by Southwest Tennessee.
Carly Hunt now to Richardson, the turnaround jumper, and it rolls the rim and finds its way in. Under 3 minutes in the first period. And taking the shot, Jemiah Jones, and that doesn't go, but there was Khalees London, who manages to draw the foul. And the foul called on Richardson.
That's her second. She'll check out. So Alicia Pollard now in the game for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, she is a big young woman at 6'2".
Port Charlotte, Florida, and there it is. The first missed free throw by Southwest Tennessee player today. So looks like Joe DiMaggio's record is going to stay 56 straight.
Yeah. So will Cal Ripken's.
Yeah. Presley Clark comes out of there with that basketball. Carly Hunt. Nearly a turnover, and
Maya
make it
Moore,
a turnover.
It did. It did touch the line.
Southwest Tennessee, of course, located in Memphis, Tennessee. Not the farthest distance between these two teams. When Walters State plays Southwest Tennessee, that's a full day's drive right there.
That's a bit of a haul.
That's about a 7+ hour drive from the northeast corner down to the southwest corner of the long, thin state of Tennessee.
May gets it over to Journey Williams. Now the left-handed jump shot attempt by Boone is no good. But there is Jemiah Jones to save it. The 5'8" sophomore.
Southwest trails by 1. Again, working it around the perimeter. Of course, in women's, they shoot at the same three-point line as the men now. Stolen away.
And Journey Williams. Williams picking it off and giving it over to Boone, who in turn finds Sinai May. Getting it inside now, Jones, as she tosses it up.
Maybe Boone. A pass.
Boone was there. It may as well have been a pass. And the big long pass to Maya Moore.
Oh, heads up. Oh, that's going to be a problem. She landed on that leg.
Yeah, and almost, it looked like she landed on her hip.
Might need Brad Swope. The trainer. He's got some help, but looks like Sinai May is okay. She is going to check out along with Khalees London. Checking back in Alexandria Clemens. Joining Shania Clark, Bailey Boone, Journey Williams, and Jemiah Jones as Maya Moore sinks her first of 2. She has 7 points here early. This is that free throw.
Autumn Crick giving the rebound. Now working it back outside. Moore to Licks. Now back over to Autumn Crick. Autumn takes the three-point shot and nails it. Under a minute to play in this first quarter as Pellissippi State pulls up by 5 off the three-pointer from Autumn Crick. Journey Williams now with Maya Moore close at hand. Journey over to Clemens. Alexandra took a couple of steps, banked it off the glass, just kind of slung it up there.
The old throw up a prayer and it's answered. Tripped on her way into the lane and just tried to get something up off the glass. It happened to go in.
No shot clock. We're at 13 seconds on the game clock. Winding down. Autumn trying another three.
Feeling it.
And yes, indeed, Tim, feeling it for her second consecutive three-point shot on her second consecutive attempt. And answering.
Jemiah Jones.
Answering. Jemiah Jones, who is the 5th leading free throw shooter in the conference, but she comes up big on the three-point shot.
That's the end of the first quarter. We'll have a minute timeout. Pellissippi State leads 24-21. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to the VolState Sports Network.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at VolState, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Reese and Jay Harper back on the VolState Sports Network. His team handled the conference tournament last year down at Southwest Tennessee as we broadcasted 18 games, I think
I believe it was 18.
18 or 19 games in 5 days. Added a couple this year with the full total amount of teams that are playing in the tournament this year, all 11 from men's and women's. Of course, other action being played today. There's baseball and softball. And actually here on the campus of VolState, the Pioneers taking on Dyersburg State. And Dyersburg State having their way with VolState. Walter State lost to Southwest Tennessee in baseball down in Millington today, 8-5.
And it appears Montlow State defeated Cleveland State in one of their games today.
Those are the two top teams in the conference here early in baseball. It's a traveling violation.
That Cleveland State Cougar baseball team, they have got some hitters.
Nolan Sargent leading the charge for Cleveland State.
Yeah, he hit his 9th homer of the season yesterday. Autumn Clark now giving it to Maya Moore as they work it around the edges. And now Autumn Clark, she's hit 2 threes, make it 3 threes. As she obviously is in the zone, as it were, up to this point, as she puts her team up by 6.
Might want to feed her. Only a 29% three-point shooter as Journey Williams fires and hits it off the front rim.
And Ellie Lynx comes up with it as she drifts down the floor, pulls up. She'll try her hand at a 3. Very close, but there's Autumn Crick, who hit the last 3, who tried to retrieve the rebound.
Pellissippi State will retain possession on the alternate possession in the jump ball. Entering the game for the Lady Salukis, Justice Donald will check back in for Journey Williams.
Big arcing inbound to Maya Moore. Maya giving it to Presley Clark. Now back to Moore. Moore charging to the bucket. And there is a jump ball call. Alicia Pollard in the fray. Number 45 in white. Alexandria Clemens from right there in Memphis. A returning sophomore. Jemiah Jones off the mark as Ellie Lynx comes down with it. Now giving it to Autumn Crick, who feeds Presley Clark. She joins the three-point party to bring the Lady Panthers up by 9. And we get a timeout. As Coach Martry,
she wants to talk about it.
Yeah, a 30.
That's 6 3-point made field goals for Pellissippi State. They are hitting from downtown early. Southwest Tennessee and Pellissippi both come in with an 8-12 record in conference play. Pellissippi State apparently won the tiebreaker, which had to have been head-to-head competition. Pellissippi defeated Southwest at Southwest back in January, 56-46, and a 16-point victory just a week ago, 80-64.
Down the floor comes Alexandria Clemens as she gets it to Justice Donald, who taps it over to Clark. And she will step to the free throw line as well as making that shot.
She got Pollard on her hip and was able to shield her and get the shot off. That's Pollard's first personal foul. Timeout is
I do believe I see athletic director Brock Evans here for Pellissippi State. Jared Stevens, not only the head basketball coach for the Ben for Southwest Tennessee, he too the athletic director, and he in the stands as well watching the ladies.
Clark misses the free throw. The foul called on Southwest Tennessee. Bailey Boone picks up her first personal. Autumn Crick going to check back in for Alicia Pollard. So here you go. Thank goodness they have numbers on, because I can't tell the difference between Ashley and Autumn.
Yeah, very much like the Ali sisters from Motlow State. They too twins, and yeah, thank goodness for the numbers. Presley Clark, she buries her second three-pointer. Extending the lead again here.
From Trousdale County, Hartsville, Tennessee. Wild shot there by Clemens. Put back by Boone. No good, but she'll go to the free throw line. Clark picks up the personal foul, second team foul for Pellissippi State.
Bailey Boone from Millington, Tennessee, which is where the baseball facility is for Southwest Tennessee baseball. Just outside of Memphis, USA Park, USA Stadium in Millington. Coach Eric Schoenrock of the Salukis always has a good baseball program, as that shot, the free throw made by Bailey Boone.
Cuts into the 10-point lead by Pellissippi State, now up by 8 with the basketball.
Autumn Crick gets it to Moore. Fully expect Autumn to get back over here on this, yeah, from right there. She's been knocking down the three. Can't get that one to go. But that's pretty well been her part of the court, where she's hit 3 3-pointers as she is bumped by Clark. Autumn goes to the line.
Replacing Boone, Khalees London. Autumn Crick nails the free throw. She has 10, make it 11.
7:01 to play in this second quarter, and thus the half. May getting it to Jemiah Jones. Jones zigging and zagging, turning around from the three-point line, and that is a three.
She's got a chance for the 4-point play. She now has 10.
This official's about 8 foot tall.
Not sure what the
It's a good size
delay
guy.
here is. That's Matt Spraker. He's a pretty tall fella.
And getting back in the groove on the free throws are the Lady Salukis, with Jones nailing that.
Now trail by 6.
Lynx feeding Presley Clark, who has already made 2 3-point shots. Now over to Autumn, who has made 3 3-point shots. Almost had it stolen away as the pass gets over to Ashley Crick. Ashley feeding it to her sister. Now Presley back over to Maya Moore. She steps, she shoots, and gets the bounce. 37-29. Sinai May, as she is met by Lynx, now getting it in the hands of Jones. Here's Shania Clark as she goes to the bucket. And I think we're going to see a foul on Crick, perhaps.
Is that on Presley Clark?
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't determine whether he was holding up a 1 and a 0 or just a 1. Apparently it was just a 1 as Presley Clark checks out now.
She has 2 fouls. She'll go have a seat. Think about her aggressive behavior.
Shania Clark buries the first. Listed at 6'1".
She's got tall shoes.
Closing the differential to 6 as Carly Hunt takes a step, finds Lynx. Now to Moore. Moore runs around the defense. Clark with the rebound. Down the floor, she takes it herself.
She can handle the ball. Look at that. Goes to the right, the up and over the defender, and gets a shot off. Athletic player. We'll go back to the free throw line as Autumn Crick picks up her second personal. 3 Lady Panthers with 2 fouls already. Presley Clark, Amelia Richardson, and Autumn Crick. Shania Clark. 3 for 4 at the free throw line.
And the second leading rebounder in the conference with 11 per game averaging. Ellie Lynx takes a step, takes the shot, and drills it. A 7-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Sinai May circling back around. And directing traffic for the Lady Salukis, handing it off to Jemiah Jones. Now watch Jones, she'll pull up and pop a 3 as she tries there, and Ashley Crick.
Great box out.
Carly Hunt. Carly back over to Ashley Crick. Justice Donald there, getting it in the paint now to Autumn.
Must have been on the hip there. Looked like it was all ball on the reach, but Jemiah Jones picks up the personal foul. It'll be her first.
Autumn Crick, almost a 60% free throw shooter. She logs in at 59.6%.
She's got a nice approach there, misses that one.
Her sister Ashley a little bit better at the free throw line at 66%. Sinai May, and it's saved by Justice Donald, or was it? Apparently she stepped on the line.
Not according to Alexis Nelms. Referee. or official.
She called quite a few games at Cleveland State this year. A good official. She does an excellent job. Maya Moore feeding it over to Crick, but there was Clark to swat it away, but I believe she got a little more than she bargained for. Ashley to the line. And just short off the front of the rim. Had a chance to extend the lead to 10, but it is just going to stay at 8 as that shot really wanted to go in, but then thought otherwise. Sinai May finds Jones. Jemiah standing there, posing with the basketball. Gets it over to Clark, who in turn finds May, and that misses everything. A tussle for the ball with Jones coming up with it. And now Justice Donald.
Justice going to go to the free throw line.
Pollard returns to the floor for Coach Dudley as Ashley Crick will get a rest.
Donald at the free throw line for 2 shots. 5 fouls now for Pellissippi State. And so for every foul after the rest of this quarter, Southwest Tennessee will shoot 2 shots. There's no 1 in the bonus in women's college basketball. Donald gets 1 of 2. She's 3 for 4 at the free throw line, 3 points. 7-point lead for Pellissippi State.
Autumn Crick working around the pick set by Pollard. Now the ball in Carly Hunt's hands, and off the glass it goes for another 2 points for the Lady Panthers. Sinai May with a good spin move. Now she pulls up, takes the shot. And Pollard, as well as Justice Donald, jump ball.
Pellissippi State will retain possession, the alternate possession.
Bailey Boone re-entering the game as Donald will check out for the Lady Salukis. A discussion at the scorer's table, and
It's like somebody said, y'all get out of here. Everybody move back. All 10 players down there. Pellissippi State was trying to inbound it. And then it's like they all had a bad smell or something. Again, working around that perimeter.
Maya Moore, yep, giving it to Crick, who finds Carly Hunt. She pulls up and has the shot obstructed. Bailey Boone, or is this Clark? Yes, this is Clark, Shania Clark. And the pass gets past Sinai May.
She was trying to find May crossing on the end line. Pass just a little bit too far in front of Sinai, and it went out of bounds. A turnover. It's not what you need when you're down by 9. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. We got a foul's going to be on Jemiah Jones against Mariah Moore.
A foul away from the ball.
Second on Jones. And 2 shots for Moore. So they are on the bonus. She does not get the roll.
See a number of Lady Panthers softball players in the stands as they coincidentally happen to be playing here against VolState today.
I tried to look to see the score. I don't see anything popping up on the TCCAA website. Three-pointer no good by Lynx. Rebound to Clark. And wide open underneath the basket, missing the layup.
Yeah, get
is
the layup.
London, but
yeah.
There's May.
A collision under the basket as Carly Hunt takes a tumble. Carly now feeding Lynx. Ellie's shot is good. As Coach Martree holds her head like, you gotta be kidding.
4 made threes in the second quarter as Jones tries to match, and she does.
And she does. Take that and answer. 7-point lead for Pellissippi State. Carly Hunt, nobody under the rim defensively.
London picks up her second foul. London, Shania Clark, and Jemiah Jones with 2 fouls each. Carly Hunt, 2 made free throws. Coming up on a minute to go for halftime. Jay Harper will go down to have a conversation as a step through is one too many steps for May. She is shocked. Turnover. Exactly 1 minute to go. If we were at a hockey game, that would get announced over the loudspeaker. 47-38, 9-point lead. Lynx trying to get free, working against Jones. I want to go right at Jones, see if you can pick up the third personal on Jemiah Jones. Carly Hunt tries a handoff. It's stolen. Nobody has possession yet. Timeout called by Andrea Martre, Southwest Tennessee coach, while Sinai May was scrambling around trying to keep control of that basketball. 36 seconds to go. As we are about to go to halftime. 2 more games follow this one. Cleveland State will take on the host Lady Pioneers at approximately 6 p.m. That's a 7 versus 10 matchup. Then the final matchup of the night, Chat State Lady Tigers to take on the Lady Raiders of Roan State. That's a 6 versus 11. The winner of this game will take on the number 1 seed, 4th ranked team in the country, Walter State Lady Senators. That game will be played at noon on Sunday. Ladies' Day on Sunday. They're just joining us and not sure how the tournament works. 6 games on day 1. Co-ed, first 3 the men and the next 3 women. And tomorrow 4 men's games right here at the Pickle Field House in the Richard Moore Gymnasium. Then on Sunday the women will get their quarterfinal games in for women's games. Shot clock is on, about a 5-second difference. Jemiah Jones with the basketball, right wing, sees Clark driving, and her shot is no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Alicia Pollard, I believe, is going to pick up her second personal foul. It is. Shania Clark's been at the free throw line now 6 times. Been good 4 out of those 6. .61 freshman from Bay Shore, New York. Short on that and rebound to Hunt. Shot clock is off. 18 on the game clock as Maya Moore, who can get a shot off whenever she wants to, handling the basketball. Gets a pick, doesn't use it. Autumn Crick over to Lynx. 5 seconds, shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Clark, and that will end the half. 47-39, Pellissippi State takes an 8-point lead into halftime. Jay Harper trying to find Coach Quan Dudley, and he has him. Let's go to Jay Harper with Coach Dudley.
All right, thank you, Tim. We are with Coach Quan Dudley. Man, you guys are up against this big physical Southwest team, but you're hanging with them, Quan.
Absolutely. Before we came out, I told them we got to be physical. It's going to be a physical, gritty game, and we're doing a solid job right now being physical and just matching their energy.
Well, Presley Clark and Autumn Crick also popping those threes. That has been a help.
Absolutely, yes. We worked all week on catch and shoot threes. I would hope they would come out today and fire away, and they're doing that. So.
All right. Well, Quan, good luck to you, buddy, in the second half. All right, as we now go back to Tim Reese.
Jay Harper meeting with Quan Dudley, second-year coach at Pellissippi State. Pellissippi with the 47-39 lead over Southwest Tennessee. We'll be back right before the start of the third quarter with more action here on the VolState Sports Network.
Y'all, let's make a record. Y'all ready?
The Possum Hunters they were the first band to play the Grand Ole Opry 100 years ago this year. Not only is it the museum's 50th anniversary, but it's the 100th anniversary of the Opry, and the Possum Hunters were the very first band to play the Opry. Not only that, they opened the Opry every single Saturday night from 1925 to around 1938, 1940. They were absolute superstars.
I'd go back to my great-granddad, who was also with the Possum Hunters when his Uncle Monk played for him. My granddad was Martin Presley, George Martin Presley, and they called him Shorty. And if you ever saw a picture of him, he wasn't much bigger than the banjo that he played. But I remember as a little kid sitting around with him. You know, of course, he passed away when I was still young, but I still remember hanging out with him in the yard, and that's all he loved to do. He still, till his old age, till his dying days, that's all he wanted to do was play the banjo. As a matter of fact, that's his banjo back there behind me. We got to play that on this album. Luckily, I put a few things back on it because it was missing a head, and I had to make it playable again. But that's still the original, roughly 130-year-old banjo back there that he learned to play on.
My uncle, he tells a story that he was asked to join the Possum Hunters, but he turned them down and suggested that my uncle Monk, as he was known, his name is Noel, that he might want to play with them, and he did.
I'm on the board of directors of the Sumner County Museum, and we're having a night at the museum. And this band, this bluegrass band, local bluegrass band, who I'd seen before called the Lugnuts, were playing there that night as entertainment. When you go in the museum, if you look up on the wall, one of the first things you'll see is this massive picture of the Possum Hunters from, the late 20s. The Lugnuts that night were playing underneath the photo of the Possum Hunters, playing a Possum Hunter set list. And I'm standing across the room at this point listening, tapping my toe, and it's February. I need a project for the spring semester, and the light bulb went off. It's like, I'm going to record that. I knew it was daunting because I wanted to do a whole album. I jumped right in. I went to the museum and gave them my idea. I said, I can record it in the studio. If everybody's on board, we'll make this record. Museum loved the idea. Then I went to Steve Beischer, head of the department here.
So Cole comes with the project, and he says, this would be a great thing to do. And I agreed. I said, this is something that would be great for the school, great for students, and it's a real world thing. I took it to the school and talked to the school about it, and Dr. Tostenson, the president, said it's a cool thing. You know, everybody's agreed that it's a really neat thing because it connects the historical part of it and the student working on projects part of it, and all the stuff that it connects together is, I think, a worthy goal to make it as good as it can be. The students did a good job on the recording. There's probably a lot of students who've never experienced one of those instruments live and in the flesh before. So those instruments were great to have them say, well, here it is. This is what it does. This is what it does. Here's where the sound comes. Here's how it's played. And they can take those techniques sometimes away or put them into a project that they're working on, or say, hey, what if I put a mandolin on my rap track? What's that going to be like? Hey, why not do it? You know, see what happens. I've spent a lot of my career with two phrases, what if and why not. It's like, what if we put a mic up here? Why not? Well, do it, see what it sounds like. If it's good, cool. If it's not, then you don't have to use it. So all of those things apply because as they're learning things, like all these pieces of gear here, until they actually come in and turn the knob, I can talk about what this knob might do all day, but until they actually turn it and go, oh, now I understand. The whole point of the program is to come out with portfolio material, because in the real world, especially on a hands-on or a creative thing like this, like engineering or producing or something, the first thing you'll be asked is, what do you do? And you can say, this is what I do. And since it is a real-world project, it's not a theoretical, I did this for a class. It's on the market. It's for sale. My name is on it. You know, maybe it goes and wins Bluegrass Album of the Year. Who knows? Then you have that accolade to your credit. So it's only good things can happen for students.
You are locked on to 5. Y'all, we got a great show for you today. We're going to talk with Georgia Bryant, a student in the music program right here at VolState. But before that, let's go on over to the Student Says segment and see what's going on there. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hi, I'm Rox, and this is the Student Says segment of 5. And today we're asking, what are you doing over spring break?
I'll be working at Kroger's all spring break, but hopefully I'll be able to go somewhere else instead of work.
This week over spring break, I'm going to be dog sitting, a lot of dogs, and hanging out with friends.
Over spring break, I'm going to be going on a mission trip. I think it's like 3 days. One of my friends invited me, so that's going to be fun.
Over my spring break, I'm probably just going to be working a whole lot.
Be spending time with my mom, and I'm very excited about it. I'm studying for an anatomy lab exam and working.
I'm going to Cancun with my family.
Well, for spring break, I'm actually going to England. And I wasn't really in charge of planning everything. It was my family and my parents and my sibling. Because it's their, graduation trip.
Gonna hang out with friends and also study for my exams that I'm gonna have.
Hey girl, thanks for joining us today.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell me, you're in the music program here. What all do you do? What are you a part of? What's going on?
So I'm a music AFA major, so I take a lot of like private lessons and do a lot of ensembles, and I also have a lot of music theory and ear training classes.
Okay.
That kind of makes up the majority of the major.
Okay, cool. So like, are you a singer? Do you play instruments? Like, what do you do as far as in the music?
I'm mostly a singer. I've been writing songs since I was like 5 or so. So I play like a little bit of piano to accompany myself, but my voice is my main instrument.
Yes. There you go. I was talking with Ben Graves, our professor here earlier, and he was telling me that you're part of the jazz ensemble. Like, tell me about that.
I am. This is my first semester doing it, but I've really been enjoying it. It's cool. It's a lot of like improvisation, which is a good challenge for me.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and we get new pieces all the time, and we have to learn them really quick.
I bet. It's like super fast.
Yeah.
So do you sing in that too?
I do, yeah.
Awesome. So like, how big is the ensemble? Like, how many people are a part of it?
This semester we have a pretty big one. I think it's 13 or 14 students.
Oh, wow.
But sometimes it's only like 8 or so.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Like like what instruments are a part of it? Like what makes up the whole group, I guess?
It depends on the semester.
Yeah.
But we've got a couple vocalists. We've got a drummer. We've got a sax player. We've got 2 trumpet players. And then we've got a few guitarists, a clarinet player.
Okay.
And we've got a pianist too.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so like, how do you become a part of the ensemble? Like, how'd you hear about it?
I know about it because of the department I'm in, but I think non-music majors can be in it too.
Okay.
And you don't have to audition for it. You can just sign up.
Oh, perfect. So if any other students wanted to join, they could?
It's called the Commercial Music Ensemble.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, one last question. This is my surprise question for you. This is so random. If you could be a dipping sauce, what dipping sauce would you be?
Ooh, I'm actually not a big sauce person.
Not a big sauce person?
No.
Maybe a seasoning?
Ooh, tahini.
Tahini. Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Georgia. That's all we got for you.
Thanks for having me.
Come visit the art gallery and check out the Retro 50 Expo by Alan Messer, where you can check out artists such as Willie Nelson, Alice Cooper, and last but not least, this guy.
Hey nursing students, did you know they sell scrubs in the back corner of the bookstore? They come in 2 colors, black and navy blue, and in sizes from extra small to 3X.
Need a snack? Come by the bookstore and grab a bite to eat.
And one last thing, spring break starts next week, which means there are no classes. Take some time to relax, recharge, and enjoy the break. We'll see everyone back on campus soon. Well, that's all we got for you for 5 segments in 5 minutes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm Jessica Meyer, and y'all have a great spring break.
Welcome to the VolState Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds, to trachs, IVs, you can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins, we have a mom mannequin. We also have other models where students can start IVs, they can put tubes and drains in, they can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
I took business management because I want to have my own business one day.
It was time for me to take that step and enroll in VolState.
When a student comes to VolState, they can leave here with knowledge that applies to all aspects of business.
Harper back with you, along with my man here, Tim Reese, as the second half is about to get underway. Tim, the difference that jumps out to me in that first half, Pellissippi State, 50% from the three-point line, 8 of 16, 3 of which from Autumn Crick.
I just looked at that, 50%, 8 of 16 in the game, and no question that is the difference, an 8-point lead here for Pellissippi. They average 60 points a game. They have 47 in the first half. So Southwest Tennessee is going to have to play better defense if they're going to be able to get back into this game for sure.
Yeah. And which is somewhat of a surprise since Southwest Tennessee has the, for the most part, a height advantage and is big and scrappy under the rim. But as you say, the defense certainly needs to be stepped up a notch by the Lady Salukis.
Leading scorers for Southwest Tennessee, 14 points for Jemiah Jones, 11, make that 10 for Shania Clark. We are underway with Southwest Tennessee basketball.
Yes, Alexandria Clemens gets us started for the ladies in navy blue, and she just takes it all by herself and then has it stripped away by Ellie Lynx. So Maya Moore coming down with it now for Pellissippi State. Amelia Richardson, and she just had it for a split second before giving it to Carly Hunt. Now back to Richardson and back to Carly. Maya Moore with Clemens there. Now here is Crick. Autumn, that is Ashley Crick. Autumn, her sister, leading all Pellissippi State scorers in that first half with 12 points. Ashley with 2.
And Autumn didn't start the game. She's not starting the second half. But 3 threes to go with 3 for 4 free throw shooting. Amelia Richardson on the court. She was not on the court very often or very much in the first half. She had a couple of fouls early.
Clark now, and she gets the favorable roll to put the points on the board for the Lady Salukis.
You know, honestly, as I sit here, I'm not sure if Shania Clark is right-handed or left-handed. She's used that left hand a lot.
Maybe
but I think I saw her shoot a free throw right-handed.
She may be amphibious.
She could be amphibious. You're exactly right. I agree with that assessment.
I remember you saying that last year
oh, do you?
at the tournament. So I thought I'd throw that in there for you.
Did. I didn't,
all right.
I didn't know anybody else used that one. Look at Jay Harper, not too poor to pay attention. Oh, there was some contact there.
No, I was there.
Clark's going to go to the free throw line, and early on, Richardson picks up her third. She thought she had established
I don't recall, perhaps she did, but I don't recall Richardson wearing what appears to be a brace upon on her shoulder.
Yeah, there's Clark shooting right-handed. When she's 15 feet or farther, she shoots right-handed. When she's right next to the rim, she uses that left hand.
And she does well with the right hand there to pull within 4 for the Lady Salukis as Carly Hunt feeds it to Moore, who gets it now to Lynx.
9-point deficit, now down to 4. Richardson having trouble getting a handle of that.
Now here's Moore. She pulls up, and the shot is short.
I think Clark got a piece of that one. Let's see if Clemens that's registered as a block shot.
Clemens waving Jemiah Jones into position. Alexandria. And now here is Clark.
Dangerous reach in right there, and that Richardson's going to pick up her 4th foul. She was playing way too aggressive with 3 fouls, and she's going to walk right on off the court.
Yeah, Quan Dudley not happy as he was shaking his head like, no, no, no. Here is Autumn Crick now in place of Richardson. Shania Clark with the right hand and clanking it off the back of the rim.
second leading scorer on the club, 13.4, misses both free throws.
Carly Hunt coming up with the rebound, giving it to Ellie Links, who dribbles it off her foot, loses possession as Shania takes it down and almost had it picked away by Moore. The pass going to Jones as Jemiah hits the deck hard.
That double team there by Moore and Links, and she crashes out of bounds. Tried to save it, but it'll be Lady Panthers basketball as Presley Clark steps onto the court for Ellie Links. 8 points in the first half for Links. 6 for Clark. Nearly turned it over there.
6 of those points from Links on 3-point shots. Moore sees
right
a lane.
Down
yeah.
the middle. Clark
Right
swats at it.
Right through the defense.
Looked like the parting of the Red Sea there. Third personal on Shania Clark. I've got 3. They only shown 2 on the scoreboard. Let's see what the scorers table shows.
A miss from Maya Moore.
And 2 fouls showing for Clark, so apparently my mistake.
Maya able to get one of those free throws. She only a 40% shooter from the line for her season average. Comes up with one there. Clemens now gets it to Boone. Bailey Boone in the game.
Now he had 4 points early in the first quarter. Only 2 free throws in the second, 6. And Jemiah Jones going to call travel.
I think she was just kind of caught in between there. Didn't quite know what to do, whether to pass it or shoot it or dribble it. Coming down the floor with 6:45 remaining in this third period. Presley Clark in the game. Number 1. She's had some 3-point shots here today. Now over to Carly Hunt. She takes a step. Can't get that to fall. There's Clark with the rebound. She doesn't tend to pass the ball off. She likes to bring the ball down herself. She gets it to Boone, who puts it in for the Lady Salukis.
Southwest down by 3. 9-point deficit at half, trimmed to 3.
Carly Hunt to Autumn Crick. Presley Clark, and she is fouled.
Now there's the third personal foul on Shania Clark.
And Presley Clark to the free throw line.
Drains the first. That's her first attempt today in this game. The Crick twins up the lane, and Autumn's going to come up with a rebound on the miss and get the putback.
Yeah, nicely done.
She must play better off the bench. Justice Donald picks up her first personal. Now 3 team fouls for both team.
Do you think Ashley and Adam Crick have ever swapped jerseys?
I guarantee that.
Just to
especially in practice.
Just to fool people.
Safari Thompson's checked in for Southwest Tennessee.
Yeah, you
Crick
set
gets
up
a 3-point play.
You set up against Ashley's strength, and but you're playing against Autumn because they've swapped jersey. You know, they swapped jersey.
Well, what happens when one fouls out? She's hot that game, and
here,
swap jerseys.
Yeah, take my shirt real quick.
Yeah, I got to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. A pickpocket right there by Moore. but you can't save it. She ends up in the second row.
Yeah, she ends up in
Jarrett Stevens' lap.
Jarrett Stevens' lap, exactly.
Head coach and athletic director, the men's team, as Jemiah Jones says, I'm not taking it out. Adam Welch about to hand the ball off to Jemiah Jones out of bounds. A quick shot.
Oh!
It goes at the end of the shot clock. Surprise.
And Autumn trying to answer. And it is a jump ball call with Ashley Crick and Shania Clark.
That truly was a prayer that was answered.
Who shot that? I didn't catch the number. It was Jemiah Jones? No.
She now has 17. It's her first bucket of the second half. Foul called on the Lady Salukis. If you're not familiar with what a Saluki is, it is it's a dog. It's a long-haired dog. It's a war dog from, I think, an Egyptian war dog. It is Carly Hunt. Cans a three in the corner.
Yeah, she pops it in.
I got that information when VolState baseball was taking on Southwest Tennessee. Somebody sent an email in.
And the steal.
Takeaway. A travel negates the turnover.
There are a couple of different ways to spell Saluki. The was it the northern or southern Illinois are the Salukis, but they spell it differently.
They spell it with a K, right?
No, they spell it with a Q-U-I-S at the S-A-L.
Jones with a little better look at the basket and misses everything.
Here's more.
Nice. She knew right where
Lady Salukis on her.
Crick was.
Now Presley Clark gets it to Carly Hunt, who pulls up. Pretty shot.
She can shoot the basketball.
Yes, she can. She and Ellie Lynx both.
12 points for Carly Hunt. That's Carly with a K. I thought Southwest, their Salukis, I thought that was with a Q. Is it with a K?
No, it's S-A-L-U-Q-I-S. But Salukis usually has another U in there, Q-U-I-S. As Autumn Crick just kind of slings it up there, hoping something would happen. What happened is that Jemiah Jones came up with it, then falls to the floor. I believe we have a foul call.
No, it's a kick ball. Jemiah Jones kicked it as she was going down. Defense knocked the ball away from her and hit her in her foot. Pellissippi State's going to call a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout as they have bumped the lead back up to 9, which was the halftime deficit. With slick shooting by Carly Hunt and Autumn Crick. Hunt with 5 in the quarter. Crick with 3, 1 each for Clark and Moore. It was a 47-39. I said that's a 9-point deficit. It was only 8. I didn't use my calculator. So an 8-point deficit at halftime.
This game to be followed up by another women's contest, Cleveland State and Volunteer State. We are running a little behind schedule due to that double overtime game with Pellissippi State and Dyersburg State, where Dyersburg came out on top. I ran into Darian Jones, Pellissippi State head coach, here a little bit ago. He said on Monday they had a 3 overtime game.
Motlow.
Yes, against Motlow State. And that his guys were kind of frazzled.
Thrown up there. Carly Hunt runs that one down.
Carly being swatted at by Clemens. Now 2 blue shirts on Carly. And trying to thread the needle with the pass was Crick. In an effort to get it to Ellie Lynx. That didn't work out.
I'll tell you, Jemiah Jones saved a Pellissippi State turnover there. As Carly was thinking that Lynx was going to go to the corner. She faked left and came back out to the wing. Jones knocked the ball out. 7 on the shot clock. Out to Autumn. Crick, she's trying to get around London, and London's going to pick up the foul.
The foul with 1 second left on the shot clock. And Coach Andrea Marte giving the officials the what for.
Pellissippi 3 points away from their average per game points at 57. Southwest Tennessee on average gives up 66 a game.
Autumn Crick buries that free throw.
Crick's from Smyrna, Tennessee. I like to see the high schools. I like it when they, on the rosters, they show hometown and the high school. I also like it if they transferred from somewhere else, but we don't get that very often.
Sinai May gets it to Clemens. Now Jemiah Jones zigging and zagging, and then tries to pop a three. There's Presley Clark to collect it. And the pass to Autumn Crick. She gets it over to Ashley. Ashley was the one that caught it, got it over to Autumn. Now Presley Clark, and she pops another three for Pellissippi State. The Lady Panthers extending the lead. Sinai May now with Clark. Ashley there as well as Autumn.
I think that's going to be on Autumn Crick, her third personal. Shania Clark will go to the line as Boone checks down in the block area.
Maya Moore waiting to check in as Clark's free throw is good.
Now been at the free throw line 12 times, sunk 7 of them. Make it 8.
Yeah.
She's off the front of the rim, uses the backboard and back in.
That line drive free throw shot was successful. Not hardly any arc to it.
12-point lead for Pellissippi State.
Bounce pass to Moore, who has checked in. Presley Clark, left-handed pass to Lynx. Now Moore.
Nice.
Oh, what a move. Now back outside for Carly Hunt. Looked good leaving her hand, but it was short as Clemens races down the floor to Journey Williams. Now here is Clark.
With the left hand, and she gets it to go again. The amphibious freshman.
Yeah, spread eagle on the floor as she finished and laid there in relief that she made the shot. Clark has certainly made her presence known at the free throw line.
She's letting everybody know she can handle the ball. She can shoot with either hand.
2 minutes exactly in this third period left as that shot is good. Carly Hunt drifting down the floor now for the Lady Panthers. Maya Moore directing traffic. Eventually gets it to Carly Hunt. Carly spinning, thinking about a shot, back over to Moore. Moore driving and has it swatted away by Clark.
Journey Williams picks up her first personal. Moore had a tough time at the free throw line so far. 2 for 6. Does not get the roll. That high arcing shot. Got a discrepancy on the scoring on the scorers table. They have a 65-51 game. And the scoreboard here says 62-53.
Pulling up for the three-point attempt is Lynx. No good. Clemens retrieving it and has it stolen away. We have a jump ball as Maya Moore.
She wasn't letting go of that ball.
Along with Khalees London. Mine, mine, mine. Bailey Boone will inbound it as Clemens finds Journey Williams. Journey last year on the team and picked off. Maya Moore up against Clemens, and Maya can't get the left-handed lay-in to go as Clemens commits the foul.
If this was a closer game, I'd be a little more concerned, I guess. But the score shows 65-51 on the live stats. But on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard here and on your screen, it says 62-53. Moore gets one to go.
Maya Moore with a good long look at the rim on the free throw shot, and not successful there. As Shania Clark, she's everywhere on the floor, comes up with the rebound and gets it to Jemiah Jones. Jones now back to Clemens as she surveys things. Jemiah with the ball. Maya Moore there. Shot clock down to 5, and taking the shot and falling short was Jones. Ellie Lynx now. Little spin move and just handing it off to Carly Hunt. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 14, game clock at 17. Waiting for that shot clock to wind down. Hunt now gets it to Crick, and she just can't finish. Shania Clark.
Got a chance, got a shot. Fires that one off the top of the backboard. Toyota Gallatin scoreboard says 63-53. I do a little figure out the discrepancy during this intermission here between the third and fourth quarter. We'll come back for the final frame after this short message.
Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, VolState is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit volstate.edu to learn more.
We now will begin the fourth stanza here in this 10-point, what we think is a 10-point differential between Pellissippi State and Southwest Tennessee, with Pellissippi State on top by 10 as the fourth quarter prepares to get underway. Again, we have another game, actually 2 more games after this one, 2 more ladies contests. The 7 seed Cleveland State squaring off against the number 10 seed Volunteer State. Then the nightcap, Chattanooga State and Roane State. That's the 6 and 11 seeds respectively. And then it's men's action tomorrow. We'll update you on that here as our evening progresses. So they put 10 more minutes on the clock, and we prepare to get the fourth quarter started.
Game clock, here's what is gonna, the only thing that matters is that official scorer's book. And I don't know what she's got on that official scorer's book, but the in-house scoreboard shows 63-53. And they'll get it corrected, I guess.
Ashley Crick with the pass. Carly Hunt now. Carly finds Ellie Links. She's at the top of the key. Back over to Hunt. Nice little arcing pass into Autumn. That's Ashley Crick, number 10.
Got 2 fouls on Ashley now.
Alexandria Clemens.
Shania Clark was working on one of her tires. She's double and triple knotting her shoestrings down here. And Matt Spraker says, let's have a do-over. She wasn't ready. 63-53 was the live stats say 66-53. Mine showed 63-55 on my score sheet. Mine's way on down the pecking order, Jay. Bailey Boone will inbound. He's going to roll it slowly, just slowly. The clock doesn't start until the ball's picked up. There we go.
Yep, and Alexandria Clemens does that as she finds Khalees London in the game. Khalees, and she can't finish as Ashley Crick comes up with it. Now it's Autumn Crick with the ball in her hands. Carly Hunt, and has it picked by Jemiah Jones.
Not a double dribble?
She did kind of a stop and start.
One-handed shot there and didn't get the roll.
Carly Hunt down the floor after Lynx passes it to her. Now back to Lynx. Working it around. This is a two-point attempt from Hunt. Not there. And coming up with it and then swatting it away. Last a touch. Good hustle, though, from Autumn Crick.
Got a couple of floor camera operators down there for the second half here. William Sexton under one basket. Ayana, don't know her last name, is handling the camera and underneath one of the baskets. The crew is growing. Nicole Smith has shown up. She's operating camera up here on the mezzanine. Again, we have the roll. Carly Hunt says, I've got dinner plans. Let's get this game going. Alexandria Clemens.
Yeah, Clemens
doing
being
her best Harlem Globetrotter impression. Inside to Clark, the left hand.
There it goes. She is a talented player. Athletic in so many ways.
8-point deficit as we hit the 8-minute mark.
Maya approaching the basket. Has it bounce off the back rim, and a beautiful move from Crick. That is Ashley as she shovels it up to the rim, and in it goes.
No chance that she had both of her eyes on the rim. She was looking over that left shoulder, went over her back.
Khalees London feeding it inside to Clark, and Shania connects.
Showing us that she can use the right hand under the basket. She doesn't care which side of the basket or the lane that she's on.
And Autumn.
If that's on Clark, that's her fourth. It is. Shania Clark, very valuable for the Lady Salukis. Yes, she is Autumn Clark for her team, or Autumn Crick. 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Make it 8 for 8. Doing her best imitation of the Southwest Tennessee men's team. If you weren't with us for game 3 today, Southwest Tennessee men's went 31 for 31 in the ball game. Normally a 65%, I believe, free throw shooting team. It's as good as you can get.
Yes, that's the best free throw shooting performance I've ever seen, in person anyway. That rolls around, doesn't fall, but there's Sinai May.
Needed that one to go. Good job just to get that one up onto the rim, as it looks like Ashley Crick will pick up her third personal foul. Amelia Richardson, who's not been in the game in a while, picked up 2 quick ones in the third quarter. Been sitting with 4 fouls.
As May connects there, while Coach Martre really has a deep discussion with the official.
Got a 2-on-1 break.
Back over to Autumn from Ashley.
Bailey Boone going to pick up the harm.
Autumn Crick to the line with 6:39 to play. And she extends the lead back to 10 points. If we are to believe the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. Now up by 11 are the Lady Panthers. Alexandria Clemens lopes down the floor. Dribbles between the legs, finds Jemiah Jones. Jemiah, she sprints from the dribble. That a 2-point shot. And they'll take it.
I think that might have been a 3. Did they only count that as a 2?
Yeah, the official, the young lady here, held up 2 fingers.
Alexis Nelms and Adam Welch getting together.
I know Coach Martre is insistent that it's a 3-point shot.
If only there were a way we could go back and watch and find out.
Is there technology to do such a thing?
I believe there is.
The ball now to Maya Moore. Maya to Carly Hunt, now to Autumn Crick on the run. There's Ashley, and she was all alone, headed to the bucket. Took her eye off the ball, could not collect the pass. As Clemens flies down the floor, tried to pass it over to Justice Donald, but there was Carly Hunt, who had other ideas, and the beautiful, beautiful shot, banking it, is Ellie Lynx. Now Jemiah Jones, she takes a step, tosses it up, nothing there. And the fast break pass, Maya Moore under the rim, and Coach Quan Dudley for Pellissippi State claps in agreement, liking what he sees, as Andrea Martre not really liking what she is witnessing, as she calls the timeout, and it is a full timeout for the Lady Salukis.
Alexis Nelms did call that a 2, and she was the closest official for sure, but looked to me like Jemiah Jones was farther past that 3-point line. 13-point lead according to the scoreboard we keep on referencing, but the official stats are being kept. Live stats show 75-61 with 5:54 to go. So that is not the official stats. The official scorekeeper is sitting right next to the clock operator. So we can only assume that the correct score is the 13-point deficit that Southwest Tennessee finds themselves in. There is still time. They can score in bunches, but Pellissippi State is just such an experienced team, but I mean, they just look solid everywhere. They handle the ball well. They shoot it from distance, and as soon as you start bodying up outside the three-point arc. They flash to the basket and score layups, shoot free throws well. Just a very, very good ball club, and sitting here as the number 8 seed.
Yes, Quan Dudley and his staff have just done an amazing job in the second year of this program. Sinai May, number 21, being chased by 21. 21 in white, Carly Hunt. And that is a three-point shot for Clemens.
Her first made 3.
Maya Moore gets the pass and delivers a pass in the face of Amelia Richardson.
I think that ball was tipped on its way to Richardson. She's laughing about it, but she might have played 5 minutes of this basketball game, and we are 35 in. Again, another roll up. Carly Hunt will press the action.
Sinai May surveying things, yelling out a play now. And the play begins with Jemiah Jones. Now back to Justice Donald, who returned to the game a bit ago. And Jones now, and she gets pushed by...
Bailed out.
Yeah.
Hunt thinks that might have been a flop. Jemiah Jones felt some contact on her back. I think she might be a little tougher than that.
Pulling up for the left-handed shot, Clemens. Saved by Moore, but Sinai May is the one that comes up with it. Now from the three-point line,
bang,
burying it. Yes, Jemiah Jones from downtown. Carly Hunt getting it to Moore, and Maya's shot doesn't go. There's Richardson to put it back in. 75-66. Justice Donald. And Jemiah Jones, she's already popped a 3 earlier. And darn if she doesn't do a repeat. Pulling even closer are the Lady Salukis. And that is stripped away or knocked away from Autumn Crick. And quickly now, we have a 4-point game.
That happened quick, Jay.
That just things happen in
10-point
bunches.
lead.
Yeah.
And down to 4.
Happens in bunches.
Could this be our 4th game that comes down to the wire? Even the VolState men's game earlier that ended in a 7-point deficit was close right up to the end of the last minute. And, of course, after that, a double overtime victory by the Dyersburg State Eagles, the 10th seed in the men's bracket, and the overtime thriller. The men for Southwest Tennessee knock off the 6th seed Cleveland State. So 6, 7, and 8 in the men's bracket have been eliminated by 9, 10, and 11.
Yeah,
that's the old.
Yep. Anything can happen in a tournament mantra.
The old 6 is afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. 3:52 to go here in our 4th game of the day. Game number 5 was supposed to have started 20 minutes ago.
Well, we've had a couple of overtime games. One, as you mentioned, double overtime, and then just a single overtime game put us back by about 30 minutes.
We've got some drama going on over there in the Southwest Tennessee huddle. Looks like Alexis Nelms may have issued some sort of a warning that the official score is writing in the book that they did not come out of their huddle quick enough. Up court to
Ellie
Lynx.
Rebound Jones.
Southwest can tie the game. Not 4-point deficit, not a 3, but we have had a 4-point play in the game. 7 made 3s by that young lady right there. Make it 8!
Popping
Jemiah
another
Jones! Go off. 5 made 3-pointers in the second half.
And the shots don't look like they are, at least from my vantage point, they don't look like they're on target when they leave her hand. And darned if they don't hit the rim and fall in.
Timeout, Pellissippi State. Let's say it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 29, according to the live stats for Jemiah Jones. 15, that equates with what I have. 8 for 15 from 3. She is having an afternoon. 75-74. These two teams played a 56-46 game win by Pellissippi and an 80-64 game earlier. Again, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a season. Just ask Pellissippi State against Dyersburg State. Alexis Nelms is saying, "Sit down, assistant coach."
That's Coach Harris.
Okay, I didn't know who that was.
Here's Carly Hunt, number 21, guarding number 21. Now Autumn Crick. She hasn't really tried any three-pointers after she knocked down 3 in that first half.
Richardson and Clark battling underneath the basket. Ball goes out off of the Lady Panthers. Just under 3 minutes to go. Underneath, London wide open, misses the layup, fights for the rebound, turns on the other side of the basket, and draws the foul. Maybe the 4th on Autumn Crick, and it is. So she and Amelia Richardson with 4 personal fouls, as Presley Clark will check in for Ellie Lynx. Well, my score sheet has 10 points for the Lady Panthers, but only 7 on the live stats. Is
Khalees London with the successful free throw. And with that, we have a tie game. Off the back of the rim as Carly Hunt retrieves it. Now to Presley Clark. Back to Carly. And this is Autumn Crick still in the game with 4 fouls on her. Down to 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in quarter number 4. One and done in this tournament. You lose, you pack your bags. Carly Hunt, 4
Somebody
on
better
the shot
shoot the
clock.
basketball.
Yep, shot clock winding down. Just giving it away. And there is Crick.
What a shot.
Autumn hanging in there, showing the patience and the resilience to put her team back ahead by a pair.
Clark can't get the roll. London put back, and she's fouled. Will go to the line again. And Crick, Autumn has just fouled out. I've got her with 23 points as she exits. London at the line, misses the first. 3 for 6 on the afternoon at the free throw line for Khalees London. And she's missed 2. Rebound to Jemiah Jones. Her shot off the glass, no good. She's fighting for the rebound. And we're going to have a foul. Adam Welch, official, raises his arm. He's conferring now with Alexis Nelms, and they agree to call this a held ball. Possession on the scoreboard shows to Southwest. Amelia Richardson trying to steal a possession. 20 seconds will be put on the shot clock. Southwest Tennessee trails by a bucket with 1:46 to go. Jay Harper is headed down court side. Jemiah Jones step back 3 from the corner and hits off the side of the basket. Richardson for Pellissippi State comes out of there with the basketball. Presley Clark up to Hunt as she gets it across. Now Ashley Crick. Hunt settles it down. 15 on the shot clock as Richardson picked the pocket of Moore, and Moore is going to be called with the foul. Quan Dudley walking toward the scorer's table to express his disagreement with the call. Moore picks up her second, but more importantly, Southwest Tennessee is going to the free throw line in the person of Jemiah Jones. 28 points showing for Jones. 3 for 3 at the free throw stripe. She has 2 to tie it up. Can't get the ball to roll over the front of the rim. You know she's got to be tired. She has played a bunch of minutes here in this game. Bends the knees, gets the roll. Pellissippi State up by 1. Well, the timeout by Coach Dudley. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them with 1:19 to go. Pellissippi State with a 1-point lead. We'll be right back on the VolState Sports Network.
VolState is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with great professors who inspire. And with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it could be nearly free. VolState offers small class sizes, 4 convenient campuses, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to volstate.edu to get started.
Tim Reese and Jay Harper back on the VolState Sports Network. We have all 20 games right here on YouTube. A great production team here bringing you the action inside the Pickle Fieldhouse. Pellissippi State with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Coming up on 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Clark bounce pass to Moore, now back to Hunt. Hunt looking inside to Richardson, does not choose to get it in there. Clark's going to have to fire it up. Nobody wants to shoot. Maya Moore dribbles to the left corner. Her shot's good. A 3-point lead as Moore gets the bucket. She now has 17 for the game. Jemiah Jones has hit 8 threes. She's trying to get open for her 9th. Getting a couple screens, fires one up, that's short. Out as it's heading out of bounds, tapped back in by Boone. Pellissippi State comes up with the basketball and calls another timeout. They had 2. They are now down to 1. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here with 20.2 seconds. There is no shot clock, so Southwest Tennessee will have to foul. Pellissippi State. See what they've done from the free throw line. If I can find that here. They are 10 of 29, so not great at just under 59%. 8 made threes for Southwest Tennessee. They are all by Jemiah Jones. 10 made threes for Pellissippi State. That's probably 5 different players. Amelia Richardson to inbound. And the foul quickly by Clemens. That will send Carly Hunt. No, it won't. That's the 4th team foul. Second foul on Clemens. That's what happened with the Pellissippi State men. Again, Clemens with the reach in, and still only 4 team fouls in the 4th quarter. This time a reach on both hips. Clemens picks up 3 quick fouls. Nope, they're going to change that. Justice Donald picks up the foul. She was grabbing someone off the ball. Maya Moore apparently is the one she grabbed, because Maya is standing ready to shoot a free throw. Some of the fans don't realize that the foul was called off the ball, wondering why Carly Hunt is not at the free throw line. It's Maya Moore, but I think Pellissippi State would rather Hunt be at the free throw line. Moore has struggled at the free throw line. And the first rattles out. Moore with 15 points. And it stays a rebound to Richardson, and they're going to bring it back out. Now they get the ball in the hands of Carly Hunt. Only been to the free throw stripe twice today. Foul charged to Jemiah Jones. That's her 3rd. Hunt drains the first. 66% free throw shooter on the season. 1 for 2, rebound to Southwest Tennessee. Timeout called by head coach Andrea Martre. So a 1 for 2 effort by Hunt. And I have her with 13. We'll check that with the live stats. And I'm apparently 1 off, 14. 4-point lead for Pellissippi State. So that's a 2-possession game unless Jemiah Jones gets fouled on a 3-point shot. 9.8 seconds to go. Quan Dudley, the head coach in his 2nd year with Pellissippi State, giving instructions on how to play defense on this offensive possession. The timeout, that might advance the basketball. It does, it appears, for Southwest Tennessee. They will inbound the basketball right in front of their own bench. No shot clock. Let's see who's going to inbound. And it will be Bailey Boone, who is going to be guarding Jemiah Jones, although they don't really need a 3. They get it into the 3-point shot is good by Sinai May. And a timeout called. That's the final timeout for Southwest. So apparently using Jemiah Jones as a decoy. Someone other than Jones makes a 3 for Southwest, and it's a 1-point game with 6.3 seconds to go. They're saying, let's go, let's get back to playing some basketball. Amelia Richardson will inbound. She has the entire length of the boundary. She can run. She gets it into Carly Hunt as a reach out and grab by Boone. That will end Boone's afternoon. That's her 5th foul. Not sure why you don't put somebody else in there who doesn't have 4 fouls to go ahead and do that, but it doesn't happen. Boone will leave the game scoring 8 points, according to the live stats. Carly Hunt back to the free throw line. And even if she hits 2, Southwest Tennessee will have a chance at a 3-pointer. She drops in the first. 2 for 2. And the final timeout in regulation, just called by head coach Quan Dudley. Again, Jay Harper will hopefully be able to snag the winning coach. Right now, it's looking like it's Quan Dudley from Pellissippi State. But who knows? We've seen some crazy action here in men's tournament earlier. See what transpires here. Waiting to get on the court, Cleveland State Lady Cougars to take on the Lady Pioneers, the host team right here at Volunteer State. This has been an action-packed day for sure. Leading scorer for Pellissippi State, Autumn Crick, who's been disqualified due to fouls, 23 points. Carly Hunt now with 16. Maya Moore with 15. Jemiah Jones has 29 points. Shania Clark with 23. Nobody else for the Lady Salukis in double figures. Sinai May with 8. Shania Clark to inbound. Let's see if somebody takes off long. There is Justice Donald giving it up. Wide open for a 2, but that's not going to get it done. That's now a 1-point deficit. Quickly, a foul is called. They're going to put time back on the clock as Sinai May's going to pick up the foul after getting the 2-point bucket. So they were trying to get the quick 2. See if we can go back. You're watching on YouTube. You can rewind that. We can't see the game clock. We can actually see the game clock. But Ashley Crick with .9 going to the free throw line. You can get a shot off in .9 seconds. And Crick's first attempt is no good. She's 0 for 3 on my score sheet. Glad to have all of you watching and listening on the VolState Sports Network on YouTube. Drains the second one. Jemiah Jones throws it over to the official now. Clark heave ho, and that's a steal by Crick, and this game is final. Pellissippi State hangs on for an 83-81 victory, and they will move on to play Walters State on Sunday at noon. Leading scorer again for Pellissippi State, Autumn Crick with 23. With some clutch free throws down the line as Jay Harper will attempt to grab Quan Dudley, who's talking now to the commissioner, Mike Campbell of the TCCAA. And let's get with Jay as he gets Coach Dudley in position. Jay Harper, take it away.
All right, thank you, Tim. We are with the winning coach, Quan. I'm surprised you don't have some gray hair there, man. That was a tough one.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, we gotta gut it out. Like I said in pregame, I said, hey, this is not gonna be easy. We beat them twice this year. The third time is always the hardest. So we came out, played a great game, played together as a team, and finished the game.
Well, what do you think was the ultimate difference in this game?
Just us being more aggressive. I think that might be the most aggressive we've been all year. So if we can keep that up, we'll have a nice little run here.
All right, well, you got a day to recuperate to some degree. We'll see you on Sunday.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, that's Quan Dudley. Congratulations to Pellissippi State as we send it back now to Tim Reese.
All right, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Coach Dudley, on a hard-fought victory. Southwest Tennessee came roaring back down by 10 with about 5 minutes to go. Got it and had a chance to take the lead. So we will get a chance to recuperate here, and as we are finished with our fourth game of the day as the Lady Pioneers get ready to take on who are we playing here? Cleveland Lady Cougars. Cleveland State is coming up. Start getting crazy with all these teams that are here. Well, that'll do it from right here at the Pickle Fieldhouse for Game 4. Pellissippi State gets the win, 83-81.